Have you ever wondered why, despite praying the Rosary faithfully every day, your soul still feels dry, your spiritual life unchanged, and your inner struggles overwhelming? The answer may surprise you. Saint Padre Pio, one of the most renowned saints of our time, once said that 99% of Catholics pray the Rosary the wrong way. Not because they are lazy or lack faith, but because they don't understand the true essence and spiritual power of this prayer. Padre Pio wasn't just any ordinary person. He was a stigmatized priest, able to read souls, and he battled directly with the devil. The weapon he trusted and used daily was the Rosary, not merely recited, but prayed with depth, awareness, and love. He often said, "The Rosary is the weapon for these times." But like any weapon, if used improperly, it becomes ineffective. Just as a soldier with the latest rifle won't win a battle if he doesn't know how to aim and shoot, we too will not benefit from the Rosary if we merely recite it with our lips but not our hearts. The Rosary is not just a pious habit or a repetitive ritual. For those who grasp its depth, it is a key to unlock the treasury of divine grace that God bestows through the hands of the Virgin Mary. Since the 13th century, when Our Lady gave the Rosary to Saint Dominic, she did not simply hand over a prayer, but a spiritual weapon to combat heresies, defend the faith, and lead souls back to God. The Rosary draws its power not just from the words spoken, but from how it brings us into the life of Jesus through the eyes of Mary. Each mystery is a sacred moment in salvation history, from the Annunciation to the Passion, the Resurrection, and the heavenly glory. Each bead is like a small doorway into a sacred moment, where grace flows down from heaven, if we open our hearts to receive it. In multiple apparitions, from Fatima, Lourdes to Kibeho, Our Lady has fervently urged humanity to pray the Rosary daily as a means of salvation. However, and this is what Padre Pio strongly emphasized, the promises of Mary are not automatically fulfilled. Grace is not received merely by reciting prayers. The fruits depend on how we pray. Padre Pio himself used to pray up to 30 rosaries a day, but he insisted, it's not how many you pray, but how you pray them. He compared praying without focus or love to offering Mary a bouquet of withered flowers. The Blessed Mother deserves fresh, beautiful roses, prayers spoken from a heart full of love, devotion, and reverence. Even devout Catholics, despite their love for Mary and consistent daily prayer, often fall into common traps that diminish the Rosary's spiritual power. Padre Pio identified these frequent mistakes and taught that only by correcting them can we truly receive the full blessings of the Rosary. 5 common mistakes in praying the Rosary. Praying mechanically, without heart. Many people say the Rosary out of routine, their mouths reciting while their minds wander. Padre Pio compared this to offering Mary a dead bouquet, outwardly beautiful but lifeless. A heartless prayer is like a weak signal on a phone call, hard to reach heaven. Lack of focus and constant distraction. Our digital age fragments our attention. Some people pray while watching TV, scrolling their phones, or thinking about other things. Padre Pio warned, distractions dilute the spiritual energy of prayer and rob us of a true encounter with God. Rushing through the prayers. A common habit is speeding through to get it done. But Padre Pio said, better to pray 1 rosary slowly and lovingly than 5 hastily. Each prayer should be like a gentle knock on Mary's heart, not a rushed whisper. Failing to meditate on the mysteries. The Rosary is not just repetition, it's a spiritual journey through the lives of Jesus and Mary. If we don't pause to reflect, we're like guests who visit a friend's house but never enter, never converse. Not offering a specific intention. Each Rosary should be offered with a clear purpose. For a loved one, the suffering, world peace, souls in purgatory. Without intention, our prayer is like an arrow shot without aim, unlikely to hit its mark. Padre Pio taught that rosaries prayed incorrectly aren't useless, but they only bring a fraction of the grace, like medicine that's been diluted. Don't let your sincere devotion be wasted by a lack of understanding. But Padre Pio didn't just warn about these errors. He also shared a clear and powerful method to transform the Rosary from a habit into a true encounter with Mary and Jesus. Here are the 5 golden rules he harped. Even praying just 1 rosary a day with these 5 principles can bring a deep transformation in your heart and daily life. When you pray the Rosary as Padre Pio taught, your prayer becomes alive and your life begins to change. Padre Pio shared many stories of miracles, not just emotional experiences, but real supernatural events. During World War II, a group of soldiers miraculously survived after receiving a rosary blessed by Padre Pio. In Hiroshima, 8 priests survived near the blast zone. Their secret? Daily heartfelt rosary prayer. Padre Pio described each Hail Mary as a spiritual rose. When prayed with love, you offer Mary a garden of fragrant blossoms. When rushed or distracted, they become wilted flowers. She still receives them, but cannot bestow the full grace as intended. And now you are invited. Begin your journey of transformation. Try committing to a 21-day rosary challenge. 1 full rosary a day, prayed with full presence, meditation, and a specific intention. You don't need to do something grand, just one thing. Offer your whole heart in every prayer. Padre Pio once said, "The rosary is simple enough for a child to pray, yet powerful enough to sanctify a saint." And you can become holy too, starting with your rosary today.